So
What,
I'm the Juul guy, I guess you call me.
what's up? What's up, man?
So
So yeah, it looks like the audio was cut out for a minute briefly in the beginning. So for those of you just watching my lips move around, my apologies. The mic was cut off. So yeah, so we're talking about the Juul today, Juul. It's a special electronic cigarette, which a lot of youngsters are using nowadays. We're gonna find out what's so great about it. Why is it so popular amongst the youths? Is it dangerous for you? Who knows? So I have a special guest here, Kenneth. So Kenneth, so considering that you use the Juul, this little flash drive looking thing, what's that all
mhm.
about? What is it, and why do you use it?
well, uh, well, the Juul itself is a little like you said, it looks like a little flash drive. You charge it, and then the pods, it's like a liquid. You replace it every time you finish this up. I guess when they first invented it, the idea was an alternative to cigarettes for adult smokers. I don't think they realized that so many minors have it. Obviously, they weren't aiming towards the minors, I hope, but a lot of minors are smoking nowadays. A lot of stores sell it without IDing. Really easy to get your hands on. But I don't think a lot of people, including myself, know the dangers of having one of these, and it doesn't help you quit at all. That's definitely not the purpose of it. It actually makes you smoke more because it's so convenient. Instead of lighting like a cigarette and having to finish a whole cigarette, you just take a pull here or a pull there. When you're at work, you take a pull, no one really sees it. You don't have to light a cigarette. There's no, it doesn't leave a smell on you. So it's just a lot more convenient than a cigarette, which is bad because, might be even worse for you than a cigarette would. But since it's just starting, now they're cracking down on this and stuff like that. So I guess Moses is gonna he has an article telling us the bads on the Jewel. I'll learn something today.
All right. Well, appreciate you put in your feedback, and you're right. I don't think the purpose was to cut people down from smoking and stuff like that because you're right. It's super convenient. You can smoke it anywhere. It doesn't leave a smell or smell on you or anywhere. You don't have to go outside and smoke it. You can smoke it indoors. So, it's kind of the opposite of I guess what it was supposed to be. But the question here is it bad for you? What chemicals are found in this, e-cig or Juul that everybody calls, I know, with cigarettes, I mean, there's a ton of like chemicals in it. You have copper, zinc, lead, formaldehyde, embalming fluid or whatever the case may be. Like there's a bunch of crap in there that enhances the stimulants inside a cigarette, and it's more addictive, which is crazy. My question is what the hell is in an e-cig or a Juul? That is it bad or is just as worse as cigarettes? So the cool thing is I actually came up with an article here. I'm gonna see if I pull that up for you right now. Give me 1 second here. So it turns out that the FDA is cracking down on Juul e-cigs, the sales to minors and whatnot. And the interesting part about it that apparently one it's illegal, so they're going to be cracking down on it. So I guess they're going to make it difficult to get. The FDA is on top of it. Apparently the Juul has, I think it was 240 times the formaldehyde as far as a chemical agent inside the e-cig, which is insane. um and if I'm not mistaken, it had some weird chemical in it. Forgot the name of it, but it does have chemicals in it that do cause cancer, which is clearly a big concern. Now I know that the biggest things behind it is that it causes an alternative, it's an alternative for smoking and whatnot, but at the same time, it's not really helping anybody. It's not to help you reduce, the smoking habits, or whatever the case may be. But it's insane, man. Like, why go from you're going from bad to worse, in my opinion. I mean, let me ask you a question. How much do you pay for these Juul e-cigs?
So the USB, so there's two parts to it. There's the actual device, and then there's something we call pods. So the actual device is $35, and then the pods, if you get directly from Juul's website, it's a pack of four for $16. But most like
Wow.
corner stores and delis, they all carry it now because it's such a big thing. They usually sell it for around 20-ish.
Damn. All right, so they're making like $4 off off each like packet or whatever the hell, for every four cartridges or whatever the case may be. That's honestly, that's actually, I don't know if it's cheaper than cigarettes, because cigarettes, what's the going rate on cigarettes now? It's probably like $10 a pack or something like that.
I don't know I never bought cigarettes, so
Right, right. Yeah, so going right, it's around that price range. So you figure $16 for those little cartridges, and these cartridges, are they reusable, or you just once you use them you gotta throw them away?
so for me, I just use one and then I throw them away. Some people like to pop off the top and refill it with their own, juice of choice, the own liquid of choice. So it's really I personally don't like to reuse them, but some people do, so it's really up to you.
How the hell you even refill those little cartridges? I thought they would just use them and you throw them out.
Now you could pop the top off. We have a coworker that does it, but yeah, you could pop the top off and refill it. So
Ah, okay, okay. So you could try to be slick and reuse the cartridges or whatever the case may be. But that's not
yeah,
bad. You factor in $16, four cartridges, and then do these charge shipping and handling?
yeah. So they're actually smart. They have a monthly subscription. So if you do a monthly subscription, you actually get free shipping and 35% off the total,
Mm-hmm.
which I do. Um, but if you buy it regular packs here and there, nah, they charge you shipping and handling.
So they're slick with it. So if you buy it here and there, they charge you the shipping. But if you do the sub, they include free shipping. Yeah, that's real slick.
Yeah.
I kind of figured, man. That's crazy. And what kind of flavors do they have for these jewels?
They actually have a bunch of flavors. My personal favorite is mango, but they have flavors like they have creme brulee, they have fruit, they have cool mints, they have tobacco, cucumber. They even have a flavor called menthol that tastes like the pack of menthols, classic
Jesus
tobacco,
Christ.
virgin tobacco, cucumber, mint, just
Yeah, that's
8 flavors
nasty. Who the
right
hell
now.
wants to smoke an e-cig that tastes like cucumber? That's kind of nasty.
Yeah.
So they have all these assortments. That's crazy, creme brulee and all this other stuff. Yo, that's crazy, man. I'm really impressed at the fact that they have so many different flavors for this. It's like, yeah, let me, smoke yourself to death to mint. I don't know, bro. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let me see. I got some comments under here. I got Marcella. Let me see. Oh, and this is why underage people smoke. It flavors. All right. I agree. I agree. Thanks for the
I mean,
feedback,
the
Marcella.
flavor is not even all that. Like the flavors, like cucumber doesn't even taste like cucumber.
Right.
Flavors don't really taste like what they're meant to be. It's just, they just try to, and yeah, stuff like that. So
No, I gotcha. I gotcha. And then we got another comment here from Anarchy. Let me see. So he says, let me see. A word. I know that those are liquids and they can cause cancer. It is not really a safer alternative to smoking. Cigs are like $13 a pack. So yeah, that is insane, bro. So it turns out that cigarettes are actually cheaper than e-cigs compared to you buying them and actually paying for shipping. Let me see. Let me see. Anarchy is complaining that I skipped four comments. Hold on. Let me please him. Let's see. Yeah. Is this new Molly? Oh, you're an idiot. Yo, he's a clown. He said that if e-cigs are the new Molly. No, it's not the new Molly, bro. You don't get high off this shit. This guy, bro. This kid's the worst.
if that was true, I would not be able to work with this thing.
Yo, I'll tell you, man. Yo, if people were high at work, that'd be interesting. The day will go by so quick. Yo, that's crazy. Let me see. Marcella commented here. What's the science behind it? Does it really cause popcorn lung, or is it more herbal and natural? Nah, hell no. It's definitely
And
not
definitely
natural.
not herbal and natural. Yeah.
Definitely not. It has a lot of chemicals. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up what exact chemicals are in it. I can tell you guys. Let me see. Let me look it up real quick here. Orange Juul. Perfect. Look at that. Even people looked it up. Hilarious. All right. So I'm reading up on it now. And let's see. It has something in it called benzene formation in electronic cigarettes. Let's see.
Wow. The creator of this actually grew up in New York. He was smoking for 15 years.
Yo, that's insane. So check it out. So background, let's see. The heating of the fluids used in electronic cigarettes or e-cigs used to create vaping aerosols is capable of causing a wide range of degradation reaction products, We investigated formation of benzene, an important human carcinogen, from e-cigarettes, fluids containing propylene glycol, PG, or glycerol, if I said it right, GL, benzoic acid, the flavor chemical benzaldehyde, and nicotine. Oh, so these things have nicotine in it. That's interesting. Let's see. As far as ingredients, I'll tell you what it is. Let's see. Jon Snow.
Hello.
Hey, bro, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining Mos3s Corner, kid.
I'm not going to stay on that long because I really am sick, but I'm calling in to say hello.
All right, that's what's up, man. Yo, let me ask you a quick question. So now that you know
Yo.
what an e-cig is, I was just going over the chemical compounds of this, which clearly causes cancer. And
Yeah.
the funny thing is, we got Kenneth on the line. He smokes an e-cig, and
Oh, what's up?
Yo,
What's up,
what's good,
Kenneth?
bro?
How are you, bro?
so check it out. So
Nah,
Ken,
nah. I know what the e-cig is, but whatever they call it now, what do they call it? What's the slang for it?
oh, the brand name
The
is called
Juul?
Juul, Juul.
Juul. Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, what the hell is that? Never heard of that before.
Yeah, yeah, it's
But
it.
I used to smoke vapor. I had a little tank and everything. I did it for a couple months, but then I kept getting mad respiratory infections and I got sick a lot, so I stopped doing it.
Oh wow, seriously?
Dead serious. They are
Wow,
not safe. I'm telling you that much. I know
damn.
from experience.
Right. And what was the name of your brand of e-cig that you used to use?
Ah, man, I don't even remember. I have one of the I gotta find one of the vials with the liquid in it. I really don't remember, man. I used
Okay.
to smoke something called Space Rocks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Does that say
God.
orbit
Yo,
crack?
that
Like
was
what the hell is
good.
that?
I feel
That
like
shit
that's a
got
little
me.
more on the natural side.
Yo, I don't even want to know what the hell's in that, bro. Space
Yo,
rocks.
no, Space Rocks was cool. So it was like a infused mixed berry. Like I don't know. It was a really good flavor actually.
Right.
I forget the brand, but
I actually
you
found
know,
out that one Juul pod is equal to a pack of cigarettes. So
Yeah.
see, that's horrible, man. That's horrible.
Yeah, see that. Yeah, that is horrible, bro. And if that's the case, might as well just smoke some freaking herbs. Like, yo, it makes no sense.
Honestly, you might as well. I mean, I know a lot of people have a lot of things to say about marijuana, but I really don't see what's so bad about it. I
Right.
mean, cigarettes are more lethal than marijuana.
Yeah,
yeah,
agreed. Well,
Like,
but in contrast, here's the thing: there's different types of marijuana. Like, see, the thing is nowadays a lot of people
yeah,
smoke, marijuana that is altered, modified, like
yeah,
added
synthetic
chemicals like
stuff.
that. You don't want to mess with. But
No,
if it's natural, like straight grown, no additives, no genetic engineering of any kind, then I mean, clearly it's something natural. Clearly, you're not supposed to smoke because you don't want,
no.
smoke was never intended to be in your lungs in the first place. But I would assume that that's safer than these e-cigs or cigarettes in general, because of all the chemical additives.
Yeah, I quit smoking cigarettes 6 years ago,
Wow.
and I haven't.
How'd you quit it?
I did it cold turkey, and this was before
Wow.
I didn't. This was a long time ago. I didn't have an e-cig after I quit, so I just did it cold turkey, and it wasn't that hard for me for some reason. I was okay with it. But then everybody started with the whole e-cig thing and the vaporizers and whatever,
Right.
and I kind of got into that for a little while. But then I was like, you know what? Forget this because it's not good for my lungs. Plus, I'm asthmatic, which doesn't help.
Wow, nice. Good job, bro.
Yeah,
Good job, brother. Damn, but that's insane though. But that's probably why you started getting so many respiratory infections, man. So I guess it affects everybody differently. I mean, Kenneth, he's been how long you been using E6 for, bro?
I'll probably say almost a year.
Wow, and you
yeah,
haven't had any weird issues like breathing problems. You don't have asthma or anything like that,
Nah.
huh? All right.
yeah,
I mean,
man.
at the end of the day, clearly it affects everybody differently. I mean, all our biologies are completely, different, clearly. But I mean, as far as Mike, Jon Snow, I'm glad you turned out fine and you dropped that shit. I mean, I'm trying to encourage
Yeah,
Kenneth to drop that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not worth getting sick over. And clearly, it's more expensive than regular cigarettes, which is interesting. I mean,
yeah, man.
clearly,
Find another alternative. Suck
yeah.
on a toothpick. chew cinnamon gum or something. Like,
Yeah, cinnamon
do
sticks or something.
something else to try to occupy your mind.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy, man. But you know what's the funny part? That a lot of youths tend to do this shit as a social gathering type of thing, like going out to a club, a
Yeah,
lounge, whatever the case may be. They'll just decide to use an e-cig or a cigarette or drink, whatever the case may be. A lot of times it's just to do it, just to do it. There's no real reasoning behind it,
Hmm.
you
that's
know.
true.
But that's insane though, man. I mean, I can't do it, man. Honestly, since I was a kid, I never liked cigarettes. Listen, I never messed around with any of that crazy nonsense with as far as e-cigs is concerned, you know. Marcella here had a comment. She put, "Does it still have the same addictive properties as cigarettes?" I would say yes. I would
Yeah,
definitely say yes
If there's
because it has,
nicotine in it, of course.
it
right,
has
there's
nicotine.
nicotine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she says, is it a chemical-based additive or is it oral fixation? Yeah, it's a chemical-based additive. It has a crap ton of chemicals in it, actually. You know.
Now, here's the funny thing: when I was doing it, I didn't even have nicotine, and I was still hitting it all throughout the day. Like, it's
Wow.
just it's
It's
like
a,
you're sitting down, you're
it's
playing
probably like a
video.
mental thing. Like you just
It
have to like.
is. Yeah,
it's like a forming habit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and it tastes good, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like Space Rocks and Sour Patch Kids flavored Rice Krispies treats. Like, it's.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Like all the flavors that are
Yeah,
available. It's insane.
there's a lot. I wonder how much money they're making. They must be giving the tobacco companies a run for their money.
Yeah. You know what's
That's
funny?
Yeah,
something you should look
You
up.
know
they
what's funny?
right
That
now
Yeah, go
they're
ahead.
controlling half of a $2 billion industry of e-cigarettes. They're controlling half of it.
Wow.
They do?
Yep.
Yo,
How is
that's
that
insane.
possible? They just bought them all out?
No, there's just Juul is so many people. Like I do customer service, so I probably see like half my customers with the Juul.
Huh.
Like,
Damn,
yeah.
that's crazy, bro. Dude, I think that's probably why I'm gonna tell you right now. Let's go into the politics of this. Now that we know what a Juul is and e-cigs and got into, here's my take on this. All right, because I read up that 4 days ago on I think it was CNN News or one of these news online articles that FDA is trying to crack down on Juul, the company itself, and e-cigs, saying that it's dangerous, has all these chemicals. But here's my theory. I feel the real reason behind it is because they're not getting a cut of the money. I think because, these smoking, these cigarette fabricating companies like Newport and whatever the case may be is probably feeling the hurt. It's all politics as usual with money, man. So I'm pretty sure, God knows, I don't know if this company, Juul, I don't know. I'm going to say, I don't know if they're paying their taxes or whatever, but you know how it goes, man. When you start cutting into somebody's business, it's drama. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised. That's why, you know, they're trying to crack down on them or blow the whistle on 'em, whatever the case may be, man. I mean, it's kind of hypocritical, man, because at the end of the day, I think all cigarette companies should go under. I don't think they should exist. I mean,
That'll never happen.
of course not. Of course not, bro. It's a multi-billion-dollar business, man.
They
Cigarettes ain't
got
going
they got too
nowhere.
much they got too much
Yeah,
power, man.
yeah, man. And if you really think about it too, if you think about it, with the way the government legalizes cigarettes and drinking, if you think about it, I guess it's their way of culling the masses of people in this country and in this earth. If you think about it, how many people die of lung cancer. Like my mom, she actually passed away not because of lung cancer, but she passed away because of COPD, man. And that was from smoking. That's when your lungs are
Mhm.
like the little,
Yeah,
the little membranes in your lungs. I forgot what they call it, alveoles or something like that. That they get
yeah.
burnt out. That she wasn't able to breathe, bro. You know what I'm
Sorry to
saying?
hear that.
It's all right. I mean, it's been 7 years now, but it's unfortunate, man. Cigarettes and e-cigs, I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to cause a lot of health issues, and that's another problem too, You got a
Yeah,
lot. But, I mean, again, it's the cycle of life, bro. I mean, we all got to go one day, unfortunately, but it's crazy, man, how you legalize a substance that kills people. The funny part is that these big honchos, these big companies, even say it in their text on their cigarette boxes, Surgeon General warning, this causes cancer and defects if you smoke, if you're pregnant or something, and people still smoke it. Like, yo, like, it kills me, bro. Like, where's the
bro. People
logic?
live in denial, man. They don't care.
Yeah, but that's what kills me is that people think they're gonna live forever, and it's not the case.
And
Like you're
that's and
right, they
that's
live in
why the
denial.
kids do it, because they think it's cool, and they think it's like, well, they're breaking the rules. We're going against society, so I'm going to do it. It's bad for you. Yeah, I'm cool. I think that's the mentality of those young kids that smoke cigarettes and stuff.
I mean, for kids, yeah, I could see it. See them smoking just to look, just to look cool in front of their friends, whatever the case may be. But what kills me is the adults. It's like there's no attempt to try to stop smoking, knowing that this shit
Yeah,
causes cancer. It causes medical problems. Like, dude, even and it goes beyond lung cancer. It goes beyond COPD, man. It even goes to the point where you could even get a stroke.
yeah.
There were people that because it messed up, I guess, I don't know, their nerves or whatever the case may be, that they ended up having limbs amputated, their fingertips. Yo, it's crazy, man. The level of health risks that are involved with smoking in general, it's insane, man. you know I mean, I haven't heard of any reported cases with e-cigs where people were dying of lung cancer or having any other
Not
issues.
yet.
Not yet, exactly.
Yeah, you'll hear from them soon.
Yeah, man.
I think it'll take a few more years.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
what year E6 was established. I'm just curious. I'm pretty sure it was been out for years. Let me see E6.
My mom's been smoking for almost 30 years. I'm trying to get her to quit, and I can't get her to quit for nothing.
Holy cow. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Dude, my mom when she was alive, she was smoking since the age of like 14, 15, dude. That's a long time,
yeah,
man. And she died at the
yeah.
age of
Wow.
63, 64, I think, around there.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She was born 1949 and she passed away 2011 of March, man.
Mm.
Yeah, bro. 2011 of March, bro. It's crazy, man. But, I mean, at the end of the day, people are adults. They should know what's good for them or not. But in reality, people put death behind, at the back of their mind, man. They don't think about it until the day comes when the doctor, hits them up. Hey, we got to talk. When they get that awful news that, hey, listen, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have lung cancer, then it's a whole different ball game. Then they start shitting
Hmm.
bricks. They quit cold turkey with no fucking problem. It's always at the last minute. Perfect example. My ex-wife's dad, heavy smoker, bro. He was born the same year my mom was born. Yo, this dude's been smoking since he was young. What happened? He wasn't feeling good. He went to the doctors, found out he had lung cancer, bro. And just like that, in the snap of a finger, he stopped smoking. Like, it's all mental, bro. It's all mental. It's just either you choose to drop it or you don't. Either or. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then don't forget. I mean, I quit 6 years ago, and maybe I go my whole life and I'm good, and I can die from lung cancer, God forbid, at the age of 83, just from breathing in the air.
Yeah,
You
I
never
hear
know,
you.
really.
I hear
Too.
you. I mean, unfortunately, we live in a country where food
Yep.
isn't naturally grown. A lot of the food is
Hmm.
processed, so that is true. The environment does affect, our health. It's sad, man, but we live in a polluted, world, man.
We do.
Yeah, man. So Kenneth, you still there, brother?
Yep.
Yeah, man. So what's your story, man? So you plan on quitting or what?
I mean, it's definitely a good choice I would make. I don't feel like I could do it like how,
Cold turkey?
Joe's, yeah, like that. I probably just cut it slowly, slowly, and then just drop it all at once like that. But
I mean, the
um,
best way to go about it is to slowly wean yourself off. So, how
yeah,
many milligrams of nicotine do you smoke?
I'm not sure. I think it's 4% in each pod.
So, what you want to do is you want to try to limit the amount of times you hit it throughout the day, and
Yeah,
then after a week or two, cut yourself down in half. Go down to like two milligrams of nicotine, and then eventually go down to zero, and then you just come off it. And
yeah,
it
that's
should
a
only probably that you
yep,
should be good, and you won't even think about smoking.
Yeah, man. That's insane, though.
Not everyone could go cold turkey like I did. I
Yeah.
mean, you
I
need tremendous willpower.
Yeah, no,
I
I
have
hear
it.
you. Trust me, I hear you, man. My dad, man, yeah, he's still alive today because he quit. Because he used to smoke packs of Winston's back in the days, bro. The
Oh,
soft
jeez.
packs, yeah, bro. And I remember that when I was a kid. Excuse me.
You're good.
Woo.
God
Anyway,
bless.
thank you,
God bless.
thank you, sir. So yeah, man. So my dad used to smoke like crazy, man. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, bam, cold turkey. He just stopped, bro. No chewing
Good for
gum.
him.
no nicotine patches and stuff like that. Like, yo, cold turkey, and yo, healthy as an ox today, bro. You know, God bless him. I mean, the man is 80 years old. The only medical issue he has is diabetes, but that's because his ass ate too much damn freaking carbs. You know.
My grandmother smoked for 52 years and quit
Wow.
and never went back. And she quit just around the time I quit, probably about 6 years ago. And she's fine, healthy as a bull.
Wow, man, that's insane. That's what's up, though, man. God bless.
Yeah.
God
So
bless.
a lot of people too, they feel like, oh, I've been smoking so long. If I stop now, what's the point?
Yeah,
And that's
nah,
a
yeah,
horrible way to look at it because it's you can reverse the damage you've done. It takes a very long time for your body to heal. Obviously, it's not going to happen overnight. It takes up to 10 years if you look it up online.
yeah. It takes a long
To like
time.
reduce your chances of a stroke and whatnot from smoking to non-smoker. So it takes a while, but if you just quit, man, and you watch what you watch yourself and you stay away from it, you can redo a lot of that damage you've done.
No, 100%. I agree, 100%, man.
But people are like, oh well, I've been smoking for 47 years, so whatever, I'm dead already. And okay,
I know,
you keep
right?
digging like that, and
Yeah.
you'll be
What?
dead
What
next week.
a what a great mentality.
I mean, it's a horrible way to think. Some of these people, man, are just crazy. It baffles me. But
Yeah. Nah, I hear
this is
you.
just how people are nowadays.
Nah, I hear you, man. It's just how it is, bro. So
Yeah,
I'm pretty much gonna conclude this podcast, man. I appreciate you guys, jumping on and giving your feedback on the matter.
yeah.
Personally, I think this whole e-cig thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I thought it was better than regular cigarettes. Apparently, it isn't. It's the same shit. But Kenneth, bro, I wish you the best, brother. Quit that shit as soon as you can. And if
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna keep bugging you every day now when I see you.
All right, guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for participating, man. And guys, don't forget, of course, is whoever's viewing, just make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, so every time I do a live stream or a vlog, you guys get the notification and check that out. Appreciate the support, and please give a thumbs up. And I see you guys on the next one.
Later,
Peace.
Moses. Good
Later.
night, Ken.